Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sunday Biscuits podcast. Today, I'm here with Timmybug Productions and Trance Duran.
And Timothy won't tell us what we're talking about.
And
Yeah.
correct. This is a surprise topic. Guess what? The merch goes away in a week. It's gone forever. Next time you see an episode that you will give 5 stars and make sure to follow or like. Next time you see one of those, and after you do that, the merch will be gone forever. The original Sunday Biscuits collection is gone into the ether.
Perishes.
Never to be bought again. Here's a free shipping code above my head. Free shipping. It's free shipping.
Free shipping is free shipping.
It is free shipping. Free shipping is free shipping. That's a great quote. I feel like y'all are both very well equipped to talk about this topic because today, ladies and
If it's
gentlemen.
Marvel.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking about some recent news that has come from Marvel. It's Marvel Part 19, baby. Let's go. Have you heard, Mr. Last Name Kid, have you heard that Marvel is going to delay some projects that are coming in Phase 5? Because
Not some of them, all of them.
yeah, pretty much everything other than Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and Ant-Man Quantumania have been delayed because they want to do it right.
They want quality.
They want quality
over
over quantity. How do you feel about that? We covered in the Hills to Die On episode in the top right-hand iCard of the screen right now, we covered how we could maybe, go 5 years without Marvel. If we could have 3 years of content that was like the 2014 phase, or 2014 to 15.
I'm really happy about this and excited because after seeing the new Thor and
Oh my gosh.
And She-Hulk.
and
She-Hulk doesn't exist.
and Miss
What?
Marvel.
There's
Miss
a-
Marvel
there's a
doesn't exist
She-Hulk
either.
show?
Says the man who didn't even finish it.
The 2 episodes that I watched were horrible.
You watch She-Hulk,
to
though.
watch
If you
further.
watch She-Hulk,
You have time.
that She-Hulk makes Miss Marvel look
I
fantastic.
thought it was going to get better, and I was wrong.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, oops. Okay. Alrighty. There have been several Marvel projects that have come out since we have done the last one. In fact, we haven't done a Marvel episode since Moon Knight. Wait.
No.
No, we did. Miss Marvel had just started coming out the last time we did a Marvel episode. So.
I thought we did an episode about the next phase. Oh.
I thought we did too.
Yeah.
Let's look.
Our opinions on
Let's
the next
look.
phase of Marvel.
So like I said, the last time we've rated Marvel stuff was around the time of Miss Marvel. So, things going forward. Could you possibly pull up Disney Plus to look at the Phase 4? Because I haven't watched some of the things. Werewolf by Night.
I haven't watched that
You
yet.
know what we need to talk about?
What?
Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas.
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched all of it. I've watched 10 minutes.
I haven't watched
though.
it.
Buff Groot.
Buff Groot.
Buff Groot. Buff Groot. Winter Soldier arm. That was funny. That was funny. I saw it spoiled on Twitter.
I was going to say, you saw 10 minutes of it, but you saw that?
Wait a second. I don't think we ever talked about What If. Did we?
I think we did.
I don't remember.
I thought it was decent.
It was good.
Let's talk about What If real quick. Right after a word from our sponsor. I'm just kidding. We talked about Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, right? We talked about the fact that we kind of disliked that one. That was a net negative for Marvel. We talked about Moon Knight. We talked about Miss Marvel some. But now that Miss Marvel's finished... You aren't allowed to comment, Mr. Last Name. What would you give your final rating of Miss Marvel? But you do have to account for the first 3 episodes, because I know you did not like the first 3 episodes at all, and neither did I, and Go ahead. Sorry.
I think it's a Moon Knight kind of situation. You watch Moon Knight and you watch it week to week, and you're like, what the heck is happening? And then you watch, when it's all out, you go back and watch it back to back, and you're like, oh, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I think, I haven't rewatched it yet, but I feel like that's how it's going to be.
Okay. Can you, right now, and we'll see if your mind changes, could you give like a 1 to 10 rating?
6.
Caden has only seen 2 episodes, by the way, just in case you needed me to clarify that. Caden's only seen 2 episodes.
But
let's all comment down below.
It.
How dare you, Caden, for only
He's seen
watching
all of Miss
2
Marvel, but
episodes.
none of Bad.
I'm
I've seen the
talking
first
about
2
Marvel
episodes.
today.
I've seen the first
Do
2
you remember
episodes.
what happened?
Okay, so in episode 1, the
5 hours later.
scale of 1 to 10, Thor: Love and Thunder.
4.
Give it a 5 just because of gore. Gore is that 5.
Yeah.
I am gonna be that harsh one. Give it an 8. No, I'm kidding. I
Whoa!
strongly dislike it. It was terrible in a lot of ways for a lot of different reasons, including CGI. That's something I didn't realize the first time, and then the second time I was like, oh my gosh, the CGI, holy crap. Thor: Love and Thunder, I give it a 4. It was very bad, but Gore, honestly, I would have given it a 2 or a 3 if Gore were not the villain, or if Gore were not played by Christian Bale, because I think he did an absolutely great job. He is the only redeeming thing about that movie, despite the fact that, spoiler warning, he is dead, which I'm so sad about.
Yeah, I
He was
wish.
such a good villain.
He
Even
was.
if they brought him back as a good guy, like a minorly demented good guy.
Apparently, though, there were a lot more scenes with him in it.
Dadgummit.
There were a lot more scenes with him in it, and Christian Bale was mad that they took him out of the movie.
Yeah, because they had
Leave
to
them
make
in the
time
movie.
for whatever they were making time for.
All the other bad things. in the
Yeah,
movie.
for all the CGI. Anyways,
For them meeting the gods.
now
That was horrible
Let's have a bit
and
of
served no purpose.
You know the what's his name? Tiki Taki, whatever his name is.
Tiki Watiti.
Yeah, him.
Tiki
He
Watiti.
said,
Tiki
he said that there's supposed to be like an inset screen with God in there. Oh my God. That there's supposed to be an end credit scene with God in it.
I think they were supposed to have Jesus in it at one point,
Or
too.
Jesus.
Thank
One of 'em.
goodness.
Yeah,
Thank goodness.
Zeus was originally supposed to be Satan.
That would have flown over really well. All right, well, let's have a bit of redeemingness, right? What would you give I Am Groot?
They were funny.
They
They
were
were
good,
funny.
yeah.
They were entertaining.
Give a scale of 1 to 10 overall.
6 or 7.
Because it was a Marvel project.
It was
Give a scale of
entertaining.
1 to 10 overall.
9 out of 10.
Ow!
Actually?
Yep.
Wow. I would have to give it like a 7 or an 8. I think.
I don't even
I liked
remember.
him,
That one was
and then
cute.
the
though.
little colony under the rock, and then he steps on him.
Yeah, that was
And then
pretty
he just
great.
walked away. He was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, that one was funny."
Now, brace
Or when he gets
yourself.
hair.
Yes.
Yeah. Brace yourselves, kids, because now we're going to talk about She-Hulk after this ad
Doesn't
break.
exist.
This podcast is sponsored by Cometeer. Cometeer is high-quality coffee that ships straight to your door. I'm an idiot, and to show you how easy it is, I'm going to give you 3 simple steps to make your Cometeer coffee.
Step 1, go to sleep.
And while you go to sleep, think about how Cometeer ships to your door in 2 days on dry ice in fully recyclable aluminum capsules and is much cheaper than traditional coffee shops. So go ahead and go to sleep.
5 hours later.
Now that you've woken back up from your sleep, final step, water. Pod. And just like that, the water becomes coffee. And just like that, you have a delicious cup of coffee. But don't just take it from me, take it from another Timothy. Could you display how easy it is to make a delicious cup of coffee with Cometeer?
Sure. We get the hot water and we'll open the pot. Stir it up, just like that. Fresh coffee. Now to see how it tastes. That's actually really good. And I'm a coffee snob. I would absolutely drink this.
And anytime you buy Cometeer, they ship with you this helpful card with some included recipes on how to make your favorite styles of coffee, whether it be just straight black coffee or iced coffee or lattes, they have it all. Anyways, head to my link in the description down below to get $25 off your first box. And thank you very much to Cometeer for sponsoring this video, and thank you for trying the coffee.
You are very welcome.
Scale
Skip.
of
0.
1 to 10.
0. The only
existing.
reason it gets a 0 is because Daredevil was in it. He was there
Why can't you
That was
give it
it.
a -1?
because Daredevil
wa-
was there.
He wasn't in it for much.
That's why it's a 0.
Give me a rating, Mr. Caden.
3 out of 10.
Why?
Well, Daredevil was in it,
Okay.
and Hulk was in it.
Barely in it. Can we talk about Scar though?
No.
No.
I am
talk about
unable
Scar.
to have children Oh,
Here's
by the
my
way, this is
son.
my son, the horribly CGI'd Mark Ruffalo 2.
His hair though was like.
She-Hulk single-handedly had the worst CGI of any show that I've ever seen. And that is steep. Like, we're talking including those terrible Disney shows.
We're talking including special effects from like 2010.
I don't know. Black Widow.
Yeah.
No.
No, She-Hulk was worse.
She-Hulk was worse.
But
We
the
should
fact
just move on.
that's
She-Hulk.
true. You know what? We don't like you. Yeah. Now, with that small rant out of the way, let's talk about the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
8 out of 10.
Good.
There we go.
Why?
It gives you a lot of background information, and
Cool.
I just liked it.
That's fair.
I mean, it didn't really help the plot at all, except for the little bit of background information.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's a Christmas
yeah,
special.
it was
Does it
just-
really have to help the plot out a ton? Yeah. And now, the finale. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
I didn't like how they did the villain because if you think about it, everyone in that movie could have been the villain.
That's a fair point.
There's not a clear villain. Namor could have been the villain. Shuri could have been the villain.
You got this?
And if you think about it, Killmonger could have been the villain too.
Yeah. Spoiler warning for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. What are your thoughts on Black Panther Wakanda Forever, aka Black Panther 2?
6.5 out of 10.
Why? Why did that negative 3.5 get taken off?
Wait, what did you rate it?
He didn't.
Keep talking.
Wait, did you rate it?
He didn't let
Oh,
me rate
yeah,
it.
you didn't give me
Yeah.
a rating on a scale of 1 out of 10.
We'll ask him first.
What would you give it?
4.
Whoa.
I don't know. 4 or 5.
Calm yourself. Now that she's answered that, what would you give Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever?
Sorry, I've never seen that before.
Black Panther 2.
Okay.
He hasn't seen Wakanda Forever.
I'm changing mine from 6.5 to 7.
Okay, just to spite her.
Yep.
I guess.
I'm going to walk you through my exact thought process because I'm going to
We're going to be here a while.
I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. And here is why. I'm taking off 2 points for exactly what you said. It was very, like, Namor legit seemed justified in almost everything that he did. Like,
well, they were all kind of justified in what they did.
exactly. Yeah. There's a bit where, you could definitely see Shuri as the villain. I take 1 point off because it was a lot, more slow moving than a lot of other Marvel movies. And one, just for language. I don't like movies that have a lot of language in it. And this movie had quite a bit of language on it. So that's 1 point off. And that puts it at a 6 out of 10 overall rating from me. Are there any other Marvel projects we missed? I can't think of any.
Werewolf thing. I haven't.
We're not going to
Werewolf
comment
by
on
Night.
that. I'll watch it eventually.
I didn't even know it was a Marvel thing.
Yeah.
Until
Yeah.
recently.
I didn't know. It is apparently canon.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. You know what? You go ahead and do the outro.
I'm good.
Dadgummit. They
Hey, I did
Do you
the
wanna do the
intro.
outro?
I did. No.
Oh my goodness. Sophie, you want to do the outro? It's been a great year. If this gets posted before the end of the year, Happy New Year. I hope you have a great time. If this is posted after the new year, whoa! It's 2023. It's going to be a wild time. Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow. 5 stars. Merch. Go away forever. Click. Link. 1 week now. Disappear. Let's all stare at the camera.